Hello, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Mubarak Karim to all our Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. And also a happy new month to all of you from Tap Tap Send in the whole Riase. As you already know, Tap Tap Send remains to be your number one, numero uno money transfer app you can ever find in the whole world. All you have to do is to go onto Google Play Store or App Store and download Tap Tap Send. The name is what? Tap Tap Send. Now, the testimonies from people is overwhelming. Everybody is giving the good testimony about Tap Tap Send because I've used it before and I understand how reliable, secure, and fast the app is. You, if you like, put it to a test and you will see. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Tap Send now. Keep on sending the money to the loved ones and your family and let them appreciate you more. Remember the name. It's Tap Tap Send. Hey.
Tap Tap Send. Send more, spend less.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ooh, yeah! Are you ready? Elevate GH in partnership with Sammy Flex TV Production comes your way with a great opportunity for new and up-and-coming artists as well as already established independent artists, record labels, or talent managers. Packages include quality music video shoots and music promotion. We give you clean shots, better video quality, and the opportunity to promote you and your work across the globe. For more details and enquiries, call 0553 049 693 or 050 4323640. Elevate GH and Sammy Flex TV Production. Everything for the culture.
Hello, my name is Bismarck Ejapon. I'm a personal trainer here at Wembley Leisure Center. I am here to help you to achieve your health and fitness goals and also to transform your physique. I'm in the gym almost every single day. If I'm not here, you can come through to the casual area where you find my iPad stand and you can get in contact with me by filling in your details. If not, speak to a member of Better Gym staff and they'll be able to get in contact with myself.
Anyways, it is a Wednesday evening here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily, and you should know that if it is Wednesdays, we have man like Young Barrister. He came and you guys did not welcome him well at all. In fact, as a matter of fact, some of my people went away and they come back. The way you handled them, I'm not too impressed. Same way Monday, J Smart. You guys did not welcome him at all. As in, you did not welcome him well at all. And Barrister, why? What did you do to them? Looks like last Wednesday you were really trending.
And it's good. Sometimes you need to have your name in the red book, so it's good.
But they were giving it to you to
it's accepted. You know?
Or you did not read?
Oh, I read some of them. Some even call me ballista. So I was tempted to say they are from my place, but you know.
They said you are called a ballista.
Ballista. So I wanted
because they just go agree, they are called a ballista.
Yeah, but it's one of those things.
But why do you think you were not welcomed? What?
No, it's because of the issue at hand, and they felt that somebody's vote should be secret, and I felt it's not necessary. Because even if you go to the Supreme Court, the bench, after judgment, you will know who voted what.
Who was for
those people
who?
That their life is even at risk when it comes to judgment. But you would have to know which judge is in this line and which one is So for me, I've always said that if somebody's opinion is genuine, you are free to bring it out. But they also understood it in the way they think is right.
They wanted to understand
So
it.
for me, but just that they should reduce the insults.
Okay. We might not have more VGMA topics today, so I want to get your reviews on the VGMA so far.
So far,
yes, you also followed.
I think this year hasn't met a lot of expectation, especially with production, with performances, watching. Like this is our biggest. And
That's our Grammys. Yeah.
Yes, there is not. I didn't see that wow factor. Yes, at a point you will realize that even last minute when he came on stage, he was actually backing his own song. And I don't know how the rehearsal went. I don't know who was in charge of that. Maybe they should employ a different creative to handle things going forward. For me, it wasn't. But the award, I think everybody deserves whatever
They got.
They got. So yes, the main man also took what was needed. We predicted the most popular song on the other side, and he got it as well. So for me, but I think that in terms of production, performances, and the crowd was down and throughout, and the presenters too. I think
The MCs, you mean?
Yeah, the MCs. Yeah, I think Na and Bella did very well, but I think they overshadowed the guy, Gardner. I think they overshadowed.
But he should have worked hard.
Yes, but I think he maybe he underestimated the ladies. No, the ladies, and the ladies took advantage of that and then overshadowed him
And showed him Pepe.
Yes. And maybe Mr. Amazing. But they I think going forward they need to. And then there's one thing that I didn't like, the last announcement by the deputy minister for it was unnecessary. The tension that he was creating, the tension that he was creating, the time wasting. At the point the DJ was alerting him that time is far gone, but he was still creating that this is not.
But as part of it, it is
no.
We have to add up to the hype.
We have outgrown that kind of tension and trying to put like Obiniyem and all those things. He's grown in the industry. He should know that some of these things are not really necessary. Yes. So going forward, they should find somebody who can actually put somebody can come and do that thing within the seconds, and the excitement, the euphoria will still be so nice. But hey, maybe he felt like he's a pro, so he wanted to do it that way.
Well, so once again, young barrister here on Showbiz Daily, and one guy that we also have to welcome after a long hiatus is man like Derek Money. Yeah, Derek Money. I don't know whether he was fasting or whatever, because sometimes you are not too sure whether Derek Money wants to tuba as a Muslim or he wants to be a Christian. Like he confuses us so much. Like sometimes we get confused so much. So he has also been away. So welcome him in peace. Don't do what you did to J Smart and the barrister to him. Derek, where have you been? It's been long.
Sammy, I've been around hustling and tussling. The nature of our job. Yeah, you need to pass one corner one way or the other to get things done. So I was busy within the scene. And so I think I'm back for good. Yeah, sure.
But we are in Sotu, but you were not even seeing in Sotu.
And last time I was experiencing some problems or better some difficulties within my area. I got robbed along the way, and then I had some sickness on my right hand. So I needed to settle down, and then
why you got stroke?
Oh no, I'm not kidding.
You have something on your right hand.
Yeah, sure.
You have something on the right hand. It's like
last time I wake up in the morning and then I felt pains over my right hand. So I needed to seek for medications and then
spiritual healing.
Yeah, glory be to God. I think I'm okay now.
Spiritual healing.
That's not spiritual. No, that's not spiritual. But I need to be on medication, so everything will be okay. So as it stands now. So now everything is on point. Yeah,
your family and everybody.
Everybody is okay.
Your immediate family and everybody.
Yeah, everybody, every Tom, Dick and Harry, every Tom, Dick and Harry in the house is okay.
Okay, so how about you? Your VGMA remarks or reviews so far?
Brother, I think the fun was so much. The fun overshadowed the seriousness of the VGMA.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there were so much fun. It's like they channeled the energy to the fun aspect of the VGMA instead of being so serious.
Serious with what?
Brother, VGMA, we always compare VGMA to Grammys. And look at the standard of Grammys, the way they arrange setups, their production-wise. But when you compare the Grammy, 24 years of VGMAs, and this is what we are seeing. Even I wasn't there, but when you look at the red carpet, everybody was helter-skelter. But at least there's things. That's 24 years. You need to raise standard. Not somebody outside the country. Whenever the person is watching, the person can attest to the fact that yes, these awards are come of age. So if you win such an award, especially Artist of the Year, it can give you the privilege to also get nominated in other award categories. Yes. So I think the fun was so much. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what was their plans.
What do you mean about the fun? What would you consider the fun part of it?
Like there was no seriousness in their the whole production. There was no seriousness in the whole everything. Whatever went on. Because for me, I got angry at the point in time on the red carpet. Like, no, everybody is working helter-skelter here and there. But they're supposed to be channels. You pass here, you don't pass here. We watch the Grammys. And we arrange them. Pass here, use this angle, use here. But I think one thing is the venue. It's also a factor. They need to restructure the venue. Find a very good venue to host a VGMAs because it has come of age. I'm not expecting them to host the 25th edition at the same conference center. No. They need to find a different venue.
Grand Arena.
The Grand Arena. The Doom wasn't that comfortable with such audience. So I think moving forward, that's what they need to do. With the categories and then winners, I think anyone who deserves one at that night.
Okay.
And that's how it's supposed to be. There are so many controversies with the Artist of the Year. I think with hard work and then looking at how a milestone some of the artists or better still the two competitors have achieved, it can clearly tells you that Black Sheriff deserves the awards, the Artist of the Year. No doubt about that. But I think with that, there's no controversy surrounding any of the categories or any of the winners. Only the Artist of the Year.
How about the Album of the Year?
The Album of the Year too, yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. Really, really, because when you listen to Black Sheriff, The Villain I Never Was, this is a solid album. So I don't know why it flipped to King Promise 5-star. I was like, really? I was very, 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 very shocked. So that one too, I think they need to take a critical look at it. Whenever they are defining categories, they need to have positions. They need to have elements that will guide them whenever they are doing certain. So I think that the album of the year too, I was really surprised.
Well, Chamo, you have spoken about the VGMS already.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, these are my men of God for today. Young Barrister, he is a social commentator, and again, he is the lead when it comes to Beam Natives Global. And Derek Money here is a journalist, a PR person, an event person, as well as Intim Dodu Solomon, who is also for your digital solutions, ready to help you any day, anytime. My name is Sammy Flex, and I'm doing this with Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex is our editor director of the show. You are the other side. We appreciate your time spent with us here. Remember to share your opinion, views with us as you watch this. If you can share with your people too, please do. And also subscribe to our platform if you've not done that. To those who have subscribed already, we appreciate you, we are grateful, and I want to remind you that our Sunday evening show with Sammy Flex on this channel is still ongoing. You get a chance to appear on the channel from your location. You appear on the channel via video. So Sundays between 7 and 9 p.m. we do a one-on-one chat with our subscribers. We want you to join this Sunday. Remember to also click the link and appear on the platform to have a chat with us. Meanwhile, Tap Send is also supporting us on this platform. Maybe you live abroad, you want to send money back home to Ghana and some other African countries. All that you have to do is to get the app downloaded on your phone. You key in your details and you send money straight to your recipient. Nobody goes to the bank to form an queue and to be answering unnecessary questions. You have to use the promo code SammyFlex if you're a first-time user, and it will give you some additional money into your wallet. Do that today and thank me later. That's what I want you to do. Let's go on straight to today's activity. Story number one. I have chanced on a video from sports personality or sports presenter, or better still, sports broadcaster Sadiq Adams. And in the video, Sadiq Adams was kind of, I don't know what message really he was sending to Kelvyn Boy, but my understanding with the short video I watched was that he was trying to caution Kelvyn Boy to be up and active, to work hard, to keep focus, not to go down the drain, but to work hard to be like Black Sheriff. And I'm here asking myself that if we advise our stars this way, will it go down well with them? Because these are people who have egos. These are people who have pride. These are people who are leaders of fan base and all that. So if you want to advise them, is this the way to go? Did our brother get it right, or he did not get it right? Let's go watch this video, and I'll come back to read responses from Kelvyn Boy. I'm sure Kelvyn Boy has seen the video, and after seeing it, Kelvyn Boy has also responded to him. Then I ask you guys, what do you think about the approach in sending that message to Kelvyn Boy? Watch it. I'll be back.
Prep, she Black Sheriff. Most share the video. Abro was secondary school no. So we say be leaking now we share. Oko prep no auto nyom no policy. Waje hwan. Waje VGM. Obekọ akodu top so wanyai amfa nkwase asem anwura mu ankwase asem na make bi. In discipline koda me na ye say menye meniwe medi. So wanyai no oto aso a obedu top wo. Utumi say talent no ho but aniaden ni ahoden no enne ma amanfo pe na asem because obi anim say Kelvyn Boy was talent. But what distinguishes him from Black Sheriff? The vim, working day and night, oputu passion. What you owe him? People see you have the talent. Put in energy, effort, double it every day.
Well, so once again, I don't know how to call this. Whether it's to advise him, to encourage him, to motivate him. And he was doing his show that he calls the editorial, just as I do here on Sammy Flex TV, where you share your perspective on some issues. And that was what Sadiq Adams was saying. Kelvyn Boy, upon seeing the video, has been talking and he says, I forgive this media guy. I stopped the rant. I have found peace. I'll do music at my own pace. Approaching 6 years, this music thing no be race. And it says, Ghanaians are quick to condemn and judge you and super slow to support you. So the first one, he's saying that the guy, he could have given it to him, but he's forgiven him because for some time, he stopped ranting because he's found peace. And that he will do music at his own pace. He's not chasing any Black Sheriff achievement or whatever. Because after approaching the industry for about 6 years, he sees this music thing no be race. You know they compete. Let everybody do his thing. And he says, Ghanaians, they can judge you. But when it comes to supporting you, they are slow to support you. Barrister, let's start this. How do you also find Sadiq Adams' approach to advising or motivating Kelvyn Boy?
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful, huh?
Yeah, disrespectful and probably reckless. I think that Sadiq Adam is a sportsman and he should stay in his lane. If he wants to enter the showbiz space, then there should be some decorum. And Kelvyn Boy is an adult who knows what is morally good for him and what is not.
Okay.
So this is not if maybe there is a video of Kelvyn Boy doing something awkward, then this video would make sense. But if you want to just pitch him against Blacko because Blacko has won an award, then I think it's not right to do that because Blacko, Kelvyn Boy, even on the night, Kelvyn Boy won an award.
Yeah, he also won an award.
The High Life Song of the Year with Down Flat, which means he's doing something. If he hadn't won anything at all, he was nominated, which means his effort is being seen. So if, let's say, you come out and because somebody's success, you would want to downplay the
rabbit in the face of
yes,
another.
it doesn't make any sense. You are not even part of Kelvyn Boy's management to say that if he is asked to sleep, he's asked to eat this, he doesn't do that. You are not following him. As we speak now, he's in the US. You don't know what he's doing over there. So, and then again, I like Kelvyn Boy's response that the boy is grown. He has
mature now.
He has. I don't want to even use maturity, but I think he understood the game now, and he knows when to go hard and when to be very, very disciplined. So the response from him is one top-notch one, and I think Sadiq Adams should be very, very careful when he wants to speak to. Maybe Kelvyn Boy and Sadiq may be in the same age, and if you make such reckless comment because somebody had chalked a certain success, at the end of the day, the music space is broad. Anybody at all can just come in and then kick Blacko. So if Blacko is kicked out today, what would
you also say the same thing about
and
him?
if you want to use the SS days of Blacko when he was seen in videos singing songs, Kelvyn Boy was seen playing live bands back in the days, and you can't compare somebody who was a lead singer for a live band to somebody who is now trying to polish his voice. This guy, we can point Kelvyn Boy as one of the best live band performers when it comes to our music space. So you cannot just rubbish his success. And this guy has won Unsung Artist of the Year. He has won, at least, if you can count some of the plaques that he won, he's still in the business.
He's always been nominated in the awards scheme every year.
And he has, for some 3 years ago, this boy was championing the Afrobeat thing. And before Kelvyn Boy, there was nothing like Afrobeat award for anything. And he was constantly demanding that. Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Sadiq didn't do well. He didn't sound so respectful to the craft and management of Kelvyn Boy. So for me, it was reckless. It was disrespectful, to say the least.
Okay, Chamo, you can come through here.
Yeah.
How you also find Sadiq Adams' comment?
It's a bit difficult for me to pick sides or go straight and say that he didn't do well. Yes, if I was the one, I would have used different approach. I mean, he just wanted, I mean, the intention was good. The intention was to tell people that hard work pays. You can clearly see that's the core of the message. I mean, work hard like Black Sheriff did and look at where he is now. And then trying to use other person to justify why you shouldn't be indisciplined, but rather be disciplined and get your success. Then Kelvyn Boy became the victim of example or whatever, and nobody will be happy when you use them for such a thing, especially at this moment that the spotlight is on somebody and you are using that person, Black Sheriff, and to downplay what he has done or what he's been doing for some time now. The comparison will be so sharp because Black Sheriff is at the top there, and at this moment you won't see the significance of Kelvyn Boy like that because of comparing them at this moment. That's the issue. But you see, when this is why I'm saying that it's difficult for me to go straight, because Kelvyn Boy has also done things. He has done things all over the place that we are aware of. So he will be tempted to use those things, and it will go against Kelvyn Boy, and it's his own doing. We had the issue of the baby mama and Kelvyn Boy beating her, going to prison and all that. Okay. We also saw him smoking online without saying anything, and like, by all means, Sadiq Adams, he's been in this game for a long time, and I'm pretty sure that he's been aware of some of these things. It's not fair to use it against him at this time, especially at this time. But I mean, it's also your own doing.
You call it onto yourself.
Yes, if that's your behavior, know that some people will call you out. I mean, it's not fair on you. Like maybe at this time you are no more even doing that. It's something in the past, but you have to face what you did in the past. You have to take responsibility for it. So I'm happy that he's saying that he won't go that direction again, because I'm so sure that if he had tried to, more things will come out. Even people who are standing by not minding their business will come in, start releasing some videos, start talking about things that you may not even want it to come out and all that. So it's good that he will not respond to this. It's not fair on him. I mean, I will not be happy if somebody is using
does that to you. Yeah.
Yes, at this point in time. But the message for me is that be careful what you do, because it may come back and haunt you. This one, that's how I see it. What Kelvyn Boy has done not so long ago is something hunting him. Sadiq Adams, he's aware of those things. Don't underestimate what he knows. That he is really
it is out of those things.
Those things that he is saying. In fact, I'm really sure that he is aware of those things. That's why he's saying that. So Kelvyn Boy, I like his approach now. This thing will help him. In fact, some people will now see that, okay, if nothing at all, I think he's changing. He knows how the whole thing is, and he has to take this thing calm and move on a bit. And he should take it that what he did not long ago is hunting him, and he should just own it and do better for himself. That's what I would say.
Okay, Derek, speak finally on this. Let's move on.
Ras, I think it's a good advice, but a bad approach. Because I can feel Sadiq Adams wants the best for Kelvyn Boy. But if you want the best for someone, we don't attack the person. You rather get the person closer to you. Any advice you want to give to the person, you give to the person. That is the way the person is going to take the advice and use it or utilize it. But here lies the case, you are rather attacking. This is an attack. So to the person, it is not an advice. Fine, let's take this angle. Kelvyn Boy has been having so many problems, from the record label to Black CD to the girlfriend, baby mama issue, smoking. All these are problems. When it comes to you as an artist and you are not careful, you'll be depressed. So if you are not very careful, there are certain things when you want to do, it will limit you. I can tell you for a fact, if not for his record label stuff and all these things popping up, Kelvyn Boy would have been Ghana's topmost artist as it stands now. Because of the way he fused in with the Afrobeat, and we accepted it at once, because we were competing with the Nigerians, or the Nigerians were Afrobeat agenda on us, and we realized Tomboy was the asset we can use to fight them.
You mean Kelvyn Boy?
Kelvyn Boy, sorry, was the asset we can use. And all of a sudden, there were problems all around him. So Sadiq Adams needs to take very good care of whatever he's saying. He shouldn't just spit words. Words are very powerful. You can use a word on someone and that person might not talk to you again, because the person will be hurt with the words.
Yeah.
Because whatever he's saying, Kelvyn Boy will never be happy with it.
Never.
And if you want to advise a small guy or your younger brother, is that the way to advise a younger brother? No. The approach is a no approach at all. And I like the way Kelvyn Boy is trying to show my maturity. He has been in the game for so long, and he knows all the corners of the game, where to pass and then where to penetrate. So at this juncture, he will just want Sadiq to understand that whatever his runs are, he's okay with it. You all know the milestone Kelvyn Boy have achieved in our music space. The VGMA, he has been there. All the award schemes, he has been getting nominations. He has been the Nigeria Sound Cities. He has been there. So we all know what he can do. So don't use somebody's success against him. Yeah. Brako and the time also this time, just relax. He can be there today and might not be there tomorrow. Will you use that one to justify? No, we don't do calculations like that. Only temptation. Yeah, you don't do calculations like that. But on a more serious note, I think Kelvyn Boy needs to sit down, assess himself very well, and then see some certain things he's doing not right.
Okay.
Because with the milestone he achieved, as I said earlier, if not certain problems that comes his way, by now he's the Ghana's most musical asset on the market.
Why has he lost it?
He has not lost it, but it has diminished. Yes, he has not lost it at all. He still have it, but not to that extent we are looking for. So we just want him to be there, as we always know Kelvyn boy we used to know. That's why the angle I think Sadiq Adams is coming from. But with that approach, nobody will be happy with such an approach. Not at all. And Kelvyn boy too, he shouldn't mind him if he thinks he knows what he's doing. You all wish him well. He needs to do what his fans want, and producing more songs, good and quality songs. As we said, he's in the US. We don't know what he's going to do over there. Before you realize, he'll be back and then be signed on a record label. Then he starts everything all over again. Then before you realize, boom, he's all over the place again. If it happens that way, what is Baba Sadi going to say?
He has changed.
He has changed. so he needs to be very careful.
You mean Sadiq Adams? What is Sadiq Adams?
Sadiq Adams, you need to be very careful addressing issues like this. Get the person closer to you. Talk to the person. Don't go on social media and rant like this. Nobody will be okay.
Well, it was not just on social media. It was on his program, which is the editorial.
And the focus wasn't on Kelvyn Boy. The focus was on Black Sheriff, but he misfired by using Kelvyn Boy as an example.
A case study. Yeah.
So you shouldn't go that angle at all. You shouldn't go that angle at all. But I think, as Young Barrister said, you are a sports personality. No problem. Within the media space, we can gather all. We are all media people. So when we are addressing issues where you don't have that specific position over there, you know how you address it. Because when it is sports, you know how you address it. When it's entertainment, know how you address it.
Well, thank you so much, Derek Money, to Intim Dodo Solomon, as well as man like Young Barrister. We can move on to the next business, and I have come across a video of sorry about that kind of noise distractions from our next door neighbor, who is, I'm sure, doing some renovations in his office. So talking to him to stop has become a little problem. So let's allow that for just today, and we'll move on to do some better things some other time. All right, so I've come across a video of Akabenezer, aka Akakalito, aka Akakalito, who is saying that in a short while he's going to retire from this whole acting thing. When I saw it, I said, oh, is this retirement not coming to us too early? Because he is an actor. As an actor, he might not need the strength of a footballer who has to retire at, say, 40 or 35. Or, 30, 45 in football, you'll be retiring.
45.
45?
No. 40.
40.
Yes, and there's few people just pass it to 42.
42, okay. Yeah. Well, so how old is Ronaldo now?
Cristiano Ronaldo. I think 38 or something. 37.
And we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic 44.
44. And how many players do you know like that?
We had Ruud van Nistelrooy, and then Van der Sar too, 44.
They were playing.
Oh yeah. No. He retired at 44. But Zlatan Ibrahimovic is still playing
at 44.
Yeah.
Active player.
Yeah.
Hey.
Scoring goals.
Hey.
Oh yes.
Well,
wow.
I would say that
there is none. Majority. I get it. Yeah. So how about acting? In acting, should one retire like that? In music, should one retire like that? In fact, from my own perspective, I think hearing this from him makes me feel like, oh, the retirement is coming too early. I don't know how old he is though, but according to investigations, or maybe Chemo, you can Google that for me. If you can get the age of Akabenezer for me, information is that he's getting to 50. According to what I'm gathering, I hear he's getting to 50. I don't know how close he is to the 50 though, and he says he might be retiring at that age. Yes.
I'm not sure.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I don't know how close he is to the 50. That's what I'm saying. I'm really not sure how close he is. But do people in the creatives should they retire this early, like Akabenezer is saying? Because in the movie industry, we would need old people to also act. Look at the man who was made Caveman ambassador not long ago, Fred Amugi, and some good people, Kofi Ajololo, them, they are still acting, but your man wants to go home very, very early. And what is wrong? Well, let's check this video out. In this interview, he was seen saying that, and we'll come back to discuss this early retirement of Akakalito, aka Akabenezer, Dr. Laiki.
Akajetli. And Kibenya Batman. Oh, Akajetli. And Kibenya Batman. Oh, exclusive. Oh, the retirement. Retirement. Oh, dear. Oh, say, Juman. Oh, yeah. No, German. Okay. Now, what about them? Maybe I've done a coach. There's a Sinichana, this generation now, you would be as a fofro. And Colana air banner, energy be almost banner. Strong. Almost different. Okay. Almost different. What does it say? You dig digital currency. Okay. A better class, I digital currency, no. Obi Sam saying it, Baba. Also, to know be your business. Also, a paper account. Paper. Nina digital currency. Mobile money crowd. So you will be as a pro. It is a 1 year shop.
Early retirement for our creatives. Should that be the way to go? Derek, you can start this. Jamo, still you haven't been able to find how old he is online. Then you won't find it, forget it. Yes.
That's I think it's part of Akabenezer's gimmicks to create attention for himself.
Oh,
himself.
How?
Oh yeah, because
for him
to say no, Brasami, for him to
there
say
is no gimmickry. Like this is someone who is serious about what he's talking about.
When you watch the interview, the way he's talking, it's like some of the gimmicks to create attention. Because they are on set shooting Shaolin soccer. So the attention needs to go on the Shaolin soccer. Because looking at Akabenezer's age.
The age 40, you don't know.
I don't know, but I doubt. Even 40 it will be very difficult.
Oh, how?
Oh yes.
Oh no,
even 40 it will be very difficult for let's take the 40.
Oh.
So if you say he wants to retire at that age, I don't know what he means. At the time
he said he's almost 50 in the interview.
Oh no, at the time you are at your peak. And you say you want to retire, or you don't understand the job he's doing. This is the time producers are chasing you. I had a call from one of my guys, professional door masters. He said, get me Akabenezer's number. I want to use my brand ambassador just last 2 weeks.
Wow.
So at the time you are at your peak, getting endorsements, producers are chasing you, and you say you want to retire, they don't know the job you are doing.
That's what bread.
Brasa me the brand in the day. Akabenezer the brand in the day.
Don't pay more emre. Onanti mpo ahu. Onanti ahu jeno onanti.
Oh, brasa me.
Yeah, mpo onanti ahu.
Brasa me.
Onanti ahu wa bre.
Brasa me.
If you know already don't pay more.
Brasa me. Kofi Ajolo is still on set, shooting movies. We have all these people, old age people, still on set shooting movies. So as young as you say you want to retire. Me, that's why I'm saying he's a comic actor. So I take that comic aspect of him. Yes. As I said earlier, I want to create attention on the Shaolin soccer. Fine. But if it is indeed his intention.
But he also said something right, where he said he is retiring from on screen to off screen.
To be the coach.
To become a coach or a director. He wants to also be a director. Is that not also a good thing?
That's I mean to be very, very difficult for Akabenezer to retire in acting. I'm telling you honestly. Because one, he has become a hot commodity in the market. When you are very hot in the market, everybody wants to use you. And that is the way you are going to get money. All the money you spend, all your strength you spend, this is the time you need to cash out. So you cashing out and you are saying you want to retire, then you don't know the purpose of the acting, the talent God gave you. You don't know the use of it. So to me, if indeed it's his wish to retire, no, he shouldn't even go there. Even if he wants to be a producer or a coach, as he's saying, he should be behind the scene. At times, scene be on me so bam. Me say the retire be thing because people still be chasing him to come on set every blessed day. Into Jumani day, the moment I don't want him so make sure say you do it and you do it right.
Go all out.
Go all out. This is not the time for you to retire at all. But I mean, how, and do you know one interesting thing? When my guy called him, do you know how much they charge? 2 minutes ad 350, which is 35,000. And I was shocked.
Do you have to say this?
Oh, that's I mean. You didn't come on. You didn't come on.
It's okay.
Yeah, sure. So when such monies are coming and you say you are going to retire, then what type of actor are you? So that's I mean, if indeed it is intention, I'm begging him, he should stop. This is his cocoa season. He should enjoy the season very well. Even 5, 6, 7 years.
Harvest time.
Harvest time. He should keep on harvesting until 70 years. Because so many years and they are still enjoying. So if it's indeed is intentional, I'm really begging him. This is his cocoa season. He should really harvest.
Well, Ajako will be like 50 something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Ajako has not even mentioned retirement. Or Chamo, could it be that he thinks he's gotten enough? So,
I think it's strategic, but and he will say that he has retired, but we will still see him around. If he will do that, I think that's what he wants to do. So it will not seem as if he's competing with the young guys, but he will still be around in his retirement stage, because he will be a director. At one point in time, he will step in to act. Yes, as if he's part of them, and he will still be in the game. I think he's just trying to be strategic and not to be seen as competing with the young guy, but at the same time, he's around doing his thing. And if he becomes a director, obviously he will step in at some point. So he will not go away, cry like that. And yes, we can all agree that you can't just retire at this age in acting business or
especially in Ghana.
Yes, and not in Ghana, even all over the world. You know, very old.
No, I'm saying in Ghana because at this stage you might not have accrued more.
Oh yeah,
you still have more opportunity to take.
Yes, they don't have any.
That's why I mentioned Ghana. Yes.
Unless I was see mansions bed or the me and he's still young and he can say I want to retire or very soon I'll retire, but I think it's a strategy. It's a way for him to be in the game but not to be seen as competing with the young guys, because that thing happens, especially with the Kumawood people. The way people will start comparing him to any young guy who appear or get the spotlight, like the way they are doing to Lewin and others. I mean, they did it to Ajako the same way. When Lewin came, they were saying, yeah, Lewin is better than Ajako. Now you can see you. And then Akabenezer came, hey, Akabenezer is better than Lewin. So somebody will come, the same thing will happen. But I think Akabenezer wants to place himself in a way that you won't do that comparison because he's retired. So why are you comparing him to the new guy on the block or something like that? But he will still be in the game. I have no doubt that he will just go and sit back and sit without doing anything. I think he may announce the retirement, but you will still be seeing him here and there. Yeah. That's how I see it.
Well, Barrister, let's get your opinion on Akabenezer's announcement of a retirement at this age in his career.
Retiring from acting.
Yeah.
Which of them? The Kumewood or the YouTube videos here?
All of them.
All of them is part of it.
Wow.
But he will still be in the
director
as a director. Yeah.
He can become a bad director. Yes. He can become a bad director if he wants to.
Talk to your mic, please.
If he wants to venture into that side of the acting game, he could be a bad one. He wouldn't succeed. It's highly possible. because already he's
why is it not possible that he can succeed too?
He can't succeed. You know, sometimes what you are good at. Oh, we have seen Lampard, who has been one of the best players on the pitch, being a bad coach with Chelsea. He went somewhere, he was sacked by Chelsea. Went somewhere, somebody also sacked him. Chelsea went back for him, and he's still worse. You get it? So the fact that you can play doesn't mean that you can be a good coach. And the fact that you can teach very well can also not mean that you'll be a very good student. So sometimes life has these dicey situations. So if you don't fit in well, you'll get lost at a point. So if it is the acting that is putting food on your table, concentrate on it. And the beauty of it is that within the music space and the acting space, there's no limit for anybody.
Yes.
You can act till you die.
Yes.
Unless there is sickness that breaks you.
Yes.
So why put so much pressure on yourself that you want to retire from the game? Now you are acting. You are just like somebody now. And what you are doing is a comedy. You are actually running comic videos online that people are falling in love with. The recent one is the Apocalypto. Yes, I mean the Apocalypto version, which of course the numbers that he's getting means that people would want to see him on the scene. People would want to see him.
Have they finished releasing the series?
Oh, they are still doing.
Okay. Because here I mean more.
So this is the time that he needs to be gathering teams, people who would be writing scripts for him, people who would be, he needs to get a proper team right now, because right now
he needs more material.
Yes, he's now like the eye, not necessarily of Kumewood, but at least within the acting space, he's one of the guys that people could easily relate with the storylines that he's putting out. And this is not the time to be calling yourself out of the game. Call the people within the Kumewood space, bring a certain agenda that, look, for some times now, Kumewood is down. And in fact, the whole Ghana movie industry is like...
It's slow.
Yes, so let's gather ourselves, put something out there, and then bring that Ghana movie that used to be vibrant back in the days, days of Yasantua, the days of Diabolo, the days of Santo,
Marijata, Cheiwaha.
You just mentioned,
I know, right?
Yeah, Harry Lord production. And funny enough, one of the eyes of the Ghanaian movie industry, he's still acting. David Donto.
Yes.
The last time I saw him on screen, I was like, whoa. Even when you go to Nigeria here, Peter Edochie, even as old as he is, he's still trying to...
Kanayu Dems are all active.
They are still active in the game. So why will you are not even 40, maybe you are not even 50 yet. Why will you just be... Maybe it's strategic, as Chamo is trying to say. If it is something to put spotlight on the project that he's doing, or fair enough, he can create those stuff for himself. The hype is needed. But if it is true and it's well thought, then I think he should just think through,
rethink it,
and make sure that he should even forget about the directing. We have the likes of the one who holds NEAT,
Ola Michaels.
You would have directors and producers who will tell you that it is not easy being a director, being a producer. Is not easy because of the money you pump in, and the feedback that you get is coins. And you have this guy, Rana, also trying to do a lot of things. And our industry is not well positioned where you can say you can just put $1 million into it, and then within 3 years to come, you're going to have like 1 billion. It's not so. When people get tired of your craft, they are tired of your investment. So he should just focus within, if he is going to last for the next 2 years, he should make sure that he get that, at least the YouTube money, and then get something for himself before he sits on.
Okay, so this story also comes to you as disappointing, huh? The fact that he's saying,
yes, I'm sure he's just trying to play along and pull our legs, but if it is true acting, and you are saying you are tired of what?
Tired of acting?
No, how many sets do you appear on in a day or within
you might not have an idea. Yes. Maybe he's doing much.
Yes, but
maybe he's doing much.
You run a show, day in, day out. You are not even retiring.
And me to have my retirement age. That it's not getting
it's not getting there. Yes. So his own shouldn't get there yet. And his I'm sure if he gets into 60s, the storyline will change if he's acting. You get it? Even in our industry, we don't have a lot of ODs. So Lee Wayne, for instance, would have to be playing the old characters. And I heard Ajolulu making complaints that there are a lot of old guys in the industry that they can use for such.
It's true.
Yeah, so
Ajolulu has been complaining about that.
So we should probably somebody should talk to him about that decision.
Well, let's see. I'm sure at the right time you will get to him to ask whether really and truly he intends to retire this early in his career, though, because it will be a sad thing. So I'll come back to Young Barrister and ask him about his comment on Kidi's new interview that we have seen, where he's saying he does not have any liver problem. Now, Kidi is making so many people confused. Earlier, he cancelled a tour in America, telling the world that it was because he was not well. Really and truly, he was out of the space for about 3 months. He came back with a release telling the world that if some people speculated that he had stroke, it is not true. He did not have stroke, though he was not well in that particular press release. Then he comes back to release a song called I Lied, where in the song he was saying that if you see his liver, you say a prayer for him, and that if he has told anybody that he's okay, he's not okay, he's lied. Now in a fresh interview, he's saying it emphatically and categorically that he does not have any liver problem. Will this go down to settle the confusion in the minds of people, or this will also heighten that confusion that has been in the minds of many people? Watch this video. I'll be right back.
But you're right here. You're in front of me. You don't. You don't have a stroke.
I don't have a stroke.
Yes.
It was.
But you're right here. You're in front of me. You don't. You don't have a stroke.
I don't have a stroke.
Yes.
It was one of the craziest things I've ever heard. I want to state categorically, I do not have a liver disease.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Kidi, and I just got stripped by Sikose.
But you're right here. You're in front of me. You don't. You don't have a stroke.
I don't have a stroke.
Yes.
It was one of the craziest things I've ever heard. I want to state categorically, I do not have a liver disease.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Kidi, and I just got stripped by Sikose.
For now, that's the teaser.
Okay.
Of a full interview to be released.
Okay, the full interview is not out.
Yes, but he's saying categorically, emphatically that he does not have a liver problem. Well, Barrister, will this take away the confusion in the minds of people, or?
But he said he has been stripped off, so he's naked now. So I don't know
get out. That'll be that kind of strip.
I think initially when the issue came out, the management response to the online brouhaha and everything created a lot of doubt that okay, if the boy is okay, just come out and tell us that he's fine. If he's not okay, what exactly is wrong with him? There was no second response, so we had to let it go. Then he appeared in a video taking some wine or lighting something, and started some vibe, and we're like, okay, the nigga is fine, it's cool. Then he dropped a song. Then he's saying he's not okay. If he said he's okay, then he lied. Probably he was trying to be creative. Maybe. Sometimes they write songs like that and they create scene for the attention sake, for the hype sake. Because I remember Spice of Jamaica, when she wanted to come up with a project, she posted a video of herself and a picture of herself looking so bleached. And a lot of people went gay and were like, yo,
What happened to you?
We know spices is dark skin, the melanin girl. How come you have bleach all of a sudden? A lot of people were not happy. Then she dropped a song with a video, and she was never bleached. And the song was around the people who thought she bleached, and they were judging her wrongly in the hall. Recently, she posted another picture of herself with a pregnant tummy or whatever. People came out, they blasted her like, oh, you were pregnant and you hide and you never. She dropped a song and she was saying that she's not a newborn. So the pregnancy was never real. So you could maybe.
It was a scam.
Yes. So maybe that is what Kidi also want to play. He wanted to release a song, but how do I create the noise around the song? Let me just cancel my tour. Let me just go off. Let me
just cancel my tour.
Maybe.
No.
Sometimes
you cannot just cancel your tour. You cannot just cancel your tour.
What would he do to create those noise if he doesn't do that and then put up a song that has, if you see my liver and I tell you I'm okay, I'm not a lie, and all those lyrics that he put up. But then again, if we always say there's no smoke without what? Fire. There should be at least some respect for the audience and the fans to tell us that yes, I don't have liver, because these liver problem and the stroke ones are all perceptions because of how quiet he went. So he should come out and tell us that it was not this and that, but really I was sick, that I had to take certain drastic decisions like canceling my tour and not going for certain shows that I was booked on. So for me, I believe there must be something wrong with him. But then again, if it is not liver, we thank God, because nobody in this space would wish our brother to have such sickness that would even break him down. We want to see.
Somebody was ready to donate her liver to Kidi though.
She was ready.
Yes.
Liver donation or kidney?
Liver. She said she was ready to donate.
For the liver, nobody, you would die.
So it means she was ready to die for.
Oh no.
But what I heard or what I saw
was kidney.
Was she wanted to help him because she knew where.
No.
I saw another post.
There's another one that she said she's ready.
If it is, but no,
yes.
The post was about kidney.
Yes.
And she was ready to donate one of hers. Okay. But then again,
but nobody had said Kidi is suffering from a kidney problem.
It's a kidney.
Even if it is a kidney problem, you don't just say I will donate and you get
it.
Go through a lot.
You are talking about Asamodi.
But
when Jesus was creating human beings, she was there to help.
But I'm happy. He has told us that he's okay. We can all see that it is not stroke, but with the liver we can't say it, and we can't attest to the fact that he's not having liver. But if it is true that he's not having, so like glory be to God. But then again, he has to come point blank and tell us that, oh no, even if it's private issue, we can forgive him. But the songs that you have brought out would also create a lot of confusion, because everybody was so happy to see him on the VGM stage, and everybody till today is feeling so sad for him that this guy is not so.
And the same song he performed as well.
So I'm okay that he's naked and okay.
Well, the stripped is the name of the show though.
Yes.
And the name of the show is Stripped, as in we review all the hidden things out of you out. Yes, Chamo. Kidi says he's telling you guys emphatically that he does not have any liver disease.
Yeah. So I think he's just using people trying to guess what is wrong with him to his advantage, and I don't know to what
extent
or to what extent. For now, we all heard stroke, and then he came out to deny it, but at the same time he didn't tell what is really wrong with him. Now, from his song, people now guessing that maybe liver, and now he's saying it's not liver, but still he's not telling us what is wrong. Actually wrong with him. What it means is that he's just taking advantage of people guessing what is wrong with him. I mean, I think within this space or in the entertainment business is allowed, but to what extent, that's where the issue may come. Until you review what is really wrong with you, or until you go around the way you are doing, we don't know how people will receive it when they get the actual thing, what is really wrong with you. Or maybe he may not want to disclose it, so it will always be a guess thing, and based on that he can always take advantage of it. So he will come and deny and then do something. He will come and deny and then do something without telling us the actual thing. This in this space, I think it's allowed. You can do that, but to what extent will be the question, and how people will receive it as when we go along the way you are making us do. I mean, after guessing once and it wasn't like that, because now he can move around, he can even come on stage. We can obviously rule out the stroke thing.
Part. Yeah.
Yes, that one is out. But he is not denying that he's sick or there's something wrong with him. As at now, he hasn't denied it. Just that the specific ones that people are mentioning is what he is denying. So we should just wait for him and see how he goes about it. The unfortunate thing is that people will not stop guessing. So he can also try to take advantage of it. Always, whatever move that he does or he will do.
People review it.
Yes, some people will base on that and give another suggestion or what they think is wrong with him. And he can still come and deny that one without telling the actual thing going on. So I think now that everything is in his hands, how they want to control the narrative and all that. And so far so good for him. If the team think that this is the way to go, why not? They should continue. But they should also be ready for that when they go wrong trying to use this strategy. I mean, you can use it until you also say something or do something then that people say, okay, now enough is enough. We think that the way you are going about it is not cool. That's where he will have issues. So the team should be careful. If they want to take advantage of people guessing, why not? But they should be careful the way they go about it, because it can also backfire. And at that time, you may really have an issue, but nobody will pay attention. Like,
or you might even spend more to do your publicity and your PR.
And all that, yeah. So me, I would say he should be careful, but it's fair and square. In this industry, it's allowed. You can take advantage of something that is
happening around
you. Yeah. So.
Well, Derek, finally. So now Kidi is still saying he lied.
I think the suspense his management team, Links Entertainment, created around him brought all this brouhaha. Because for once, when we heard he has stroke, this is a rumor. And behind every rumor, there's a little bit of truth in it.
Yeah.
So they needed to come and clear the space. But it took social media to shake them, give them pressure. To even he tweeted. It wasn't a press release. He just tweeted. That is not true. But if they were able to release a communique, I think that will clear everything.
That later, Kidi himself came to release the communique.
By that time, everybody has taken his decision.
Yeah, that's already. Unfortunate thing. Yeah.
And again, you can't say your tour, a word tour, and even album release. I think there's something wrong somewhere. Kidi needs to be very careful with his health issues, because your health, you shouldn't joke with your health.
Never.
If it is true, let the world know it is true. So if there are solutions, we can help you out. But don't be playing hide and seek. Today you are fine. Today you are stroke. Today you liver. And what
he needs power.
He needs power. Like how? What
power to the people.
What are you telling Ghanaians? But I mean, I think Kidi is not feeling well, one way or the other. Yeah, he's not feeling well because one, with your tour arrangement, you've done every arrangement you need to do, and you just cancel it just like that. That tells you there's something wrong somewhere.
Okay, Manny, at that point, he said that he is not well.
Yeah,
exactly. That is what I'm saying. They shouldn't be throwing dust in our eyes. They should let us understand that there is something wrong somewhere. So if we have solutions, we try to help them. What you say? Because Kidi is a sugar daddy in our industry. We all like him. So for certain things to happen to him, so we are pleading with them. If there's something like that, they should let us know.
Why you think they are hiding something?
They are hiding because one, they force him to release the light. Because if you watch his moves in the video light now, you will see that guy is not feeling well. Yeah, so they force him because of the rumor going out. They needed something to cover the rumor, so they force him to come and release a light to cover up that there's nothing like stroke. Because when you have stroke, you cannot be active. Even the video young barrister was talking about, he was relaxing. So everything tells you there's something going on behind or around Kidi that they don't want the public to know. But at this juncture, I just want them to understand that they need to let Ghanaians understand, say there's something wrong somewhere. Because we can't sit down and lose a talent like this. I'm not saying say obe but yare starting kitty and do moko. So whilst they are lying and the sickness to be lying and the sickness will be lying before you realize now adibu also anwenye now for the honey time. Where did we get the rumor from? That's another question.
From GH page.
From GH page. So
which came out to be a lie though.
A lie. But
yeah, according to their own responses to them, it came out to be not factual.
But not factual, but this is a rumor. If it's not factual, why didn't they take him on?
He said it.
Who should take him on?
That he's not feeling
well. Who should take him on? No, who should take him on?
Links Entertainment. They should take GH page because you lie the person is having stroke and it's not true. And it's a lie, yeah. Why don't you take the person on? Someone taking him on and then we all understand that he has lied. But you just leave the story just like that for it to trend to the extent that the whole Ghana, everybody say. People asked me, they called me, is it true, Kidi? I said I don't have the source, so we are all listening to the rumor. So, brother, it's about time. At least if something happened to you, let the public know. That's a movie who are near the mom. But let me give them an advice or a strategy. Recently, now Lewen, now Obibilizi or wet tour. And throughout the tour, now things are not so on. And you know what he did? Brother, he uploaded all the songs now on Apple Music. So as when you go on Apple Music, you are going to listen to the song. So one way or the other, once you are listening to the song, he's been getting paid. Yes, he's been getting paid. So if indeed Kidi wasn't feeling well and they want to postpone the tour, they should have done something similar. Upload all the songs he will perform on the West stage on Apple Music, so people will go there and subscribe. So at the end of the day, you'll be getting your money back. All the songs
are out already.
But Brasame, strategically, it's like going to play a show. We are not going to play the show one after the other. So the DJ is going to do the mixes. Then we upload it there. That's the strategy, because I was listening to it on Apple Music. So I think that's another strategy they need to go. But around all that, there's something wrong with Kidi, which they need to come out and let us understand.
Well, we'll move on into our final story for the day. We still hope Kidi gets better and better by the day. For the fact that he's not feeling well has now come out to be lies. We want to say thank you to God that everything is what it is. Kidi is fit. He's ready to play your show. He played the other show, so he's ready to play your show as well. So if at this stage you also want to do any tour with him, this is the time for you to come for him for that particular tour. Now, finally on Black Sheriff, a prophet has spoken. I think I should have brought my prophecy too. Because prophecy number 7. Now that a prophet has spoken, I'm sure you guys can also bring my prophecy now. So this prophet says that Black Sheriff is not a normal human being. Yes. If you guys think that Black Sheriff is a normal human being, forget it. And that, even on the day of the VGM cry, he was not there alone.
Prophecy number 20.
Hey! Now, I am here asking myself, why do popular people suffer in the hands of religious leaders in Ghana? Why? Like, why? At every point in time, popular people suffer in the hands of religious people. They want to always take advantage of their popularity and fame to misbehave. And interestingly, this video, Alba, a Sammy artist of the year kind of cried at all. Everywhere, the video is there with this man saying what he's saying. Let's go watch a snippet of the video. I'm sure the whole thing was a Chaskele interview. I want to believe. And when we come back, I ask my people how popular people can take themselves away from some of these things from religious leaders. Watch it. I'll be back.
Sa Black Sheriff. Onye ni power. Sa Black Sheriff. Onye ni power. So wani a. Ase chesen. Oye nyame bi. Oye God bi. The ordinary Ghanaian who say a soft be say Black Sheriff. Wakoji eku no ye nyame bi na eboa no sana opesa we pochire dabi ye wo something no ye nyame bi ye wo no nko a okay hwede me kire no ye wo something na o ye nyame bi e wo no nko a ye wo Solomon na o ye nyame bi e wo no nko a that time no na sankrofo na ye wo mo nko a no dudo na o ye God o ba bi ene ye do mo ba e be hye busia no nyam enti akwana nkasa onam hon in a spiritual realm no oye nyame bi say mu do susu anya say wakoma bi hon yama na duro ono nkasa na onam oye nyame bi.
Richie, I want to watch the video again.
Yeah. Let's watch it again.
I want us to see the video again because there are some distractions in the studio. Let's watch it. We are closing the next 10 minutes. Let's watch the video again. We come back to wrap up.
Sa Black Sheriff. Onye ni power. Sa Black Sheriff. Onye ni power. So wani a. Ase chesen. Oye nyame bi. Oye God bi. The ordinary Ghanaian who say a soft be say Black Sheriff. Wakoji eku no ye nyame bi na eboa no sana opesa we pochire dabi ye wo something no ye nyame bi ye wo no nko a okay hwede me kire no ye wo something na o ye nyame bi e wo no nko a ye wo Solomon na o ye nyame bi e wo no nko a that time no na sankrofo na ye wo mo nko a no dudo na o ye God o ba bi ene ye do mo ba e be hye busia no nyam enti akwana nkasa onam hon in a spiritual realm no oye nyame bi say mu do susu anya say wakoma bi hon yama na duro ono nkasa na onam oye nyame bi.
Well, Chamo's people. So I would want Chamo to start this one.
Right.
And I know many people will fall for this.
Before I start, me too, I want to hear your prophecy.
You want to hear? Okay, we play it last. Richie.
You said that before we meet again,
it will be big.
Yes,
Richie will play that.
That's a better prophecy than this.
But this one is not prophecy.
That's better.
This one someone has seen.
That's revealing more than what this guy is saying. Okay, so this guy wants to tell us that, okay, Richie is playing my video.
Okay.
Richie, is it coming or?
No, yeah, the NTM. We watch. Another future star has been identified here on Sammy Flex TV. Another future star has been identified here on Sammy Flex TV. The betimi ane say nyame ya adom na o talent etimi etwa yani so na yehu say nyame e de bibia to mu ne identifier. Eno be bon komo na ahwe de nyame de beyi apie afri mu. Your friend is Sammy Flex. We a real talk on Sammy Flex TV. Production being done by Digital Rasta Currency as well as Richie Flex. My brand TV did not mention that in Ghana. My man said, boss, we found some boy. The boy is not bad. The boy's got swag. The boy's got talent. Charlie, I say, Viviawoko. He who's a musician, boo. So go ahead and support this talent, bro. Charlie, Ebefawati, maybe share baby now I can see it. No two ways about that. My name is Sammy Flex, and he is Black Sheriff on the Real Talk Show here on Sammy Flex TV. Thanks to Digital Rasta, his other name is Currency, as well as Richie Flex for making this possible. We out of here, be part of the gang, and let's kill it for Black Sheriff. Okay, Chabu, so you heard that prophecy as well?
Yeah, prophecy number 7. I think this is the more revealing than what the so-called man of God or whoever he is was saying. I mean, it's sad, especially in our part of the world. Why am I saying that? People easily believe these kind of things. They don't pay attention to hard work. That's why the Baba Sadiq Adams' message would have been good, but he misfired by using somebody as an example in a bad way. That's it. I mean, hard work pays. If you work hard and you work in the right environment and you are doing the right thing, it will definitely pay you. I mean, from the interview, I've watched the interview you did with him many years ago, and you can clearly see that Black Sheriff was ready for this. I mean, apart from the fact that at that time he was a bit shy and not really ready to say it the way he will say it today, you can still see the passion in him. Even when you said that you don't even look like a musician. Yes, at that time he didn't look like one, but he was ready for the game, and he stayed true to himself and then got here. So for somebody to come and say that he's like a god, it may sound good. I mean, if he's like a god or there's a god in him, what it means is that he has done something good that some people may even worship him at some point in time. But in our part of the world, when you say it like that, then the interpretation is that he has gone for something somewhere and protecting him for him to take the lead and whatever. So my problem is that people will ignore all the hard work that he has done. After going through to get to even when Chavez getting lawsuit, people will forget about that. And again, when the dark God in him started manifesting, after he won the VDMA or after he got the hit songs, that's where the gods or the God or whatever started manifesting. At what point? I mean, I will try and watch the whole interview later and see if he will tell us or he will tell the audience who will be watching the exact time that the God started manifesting. Because at the time that he came to the Sammy Flex shrine, I doubt if that God was there. I doubt it, because Sammy Flex even saw that this guy will be a great guy, and it has come to pass. And I don't know why he will go the direction that will make people doubt all the good work, all the talent in him, all the things that he's been doing. But obviously, I mean, we know how our people, they believe things and the way they go about them. Some people will start, and unfortunately for him, he has a Muslim name. And then you hear Malam things and whatever, and then before you know, they will say Juju and all. We don't need some of this, but you can't also just wish them to go away. It will come. The best way is for the people who will be listening to some of these things to have a good mind, or to not just believe whatever they hear. That's the difficult part. We will always get people doing believing some of these things. It won't go away. But me, I will tell Black Sheriff or whoever is around him that they should ignore some of these things and still do your hard work and move on. I mean, he's saying it in a way that will not make it look bad. I mean, from the video you can see that. But the people that you are telling will not get that meaning that this man of God just wants us to know that he knows things. He can see the spiritual realm. And the proof is that Black Sheriff goes with the kind of God that he is talking about. That's why he's fake. So that's all that he wants to say. But I think he should come again because his claims will also make Black Sheriff looks bad.
Yeah.
Even though that's
because already some people have started thinking that he meant Black Sheriff has gone for something.
Yes.
I was talking to someone this afternoon and said, "Oh, me and family also akwaji edru and now akwaji edru."
So for those people, they are even now doubting his talent and the hard work that he's
put into the work.
Yes, that's the problem. So man of God should come again. You may want to show that you know things and you can see things, but I mean this is a physical thing. So sometimes they should forget about trying to pull us into their realm. I mean, for us, what we see is what we get. Some of us we don't care about spirituality because we can't go there. So for those who are there, do deal with them there. Don't. I mean, sometimes I get worried when something is spiritual and you want to ask to get the meaning in physical. Give the meaning to the spiritual people.
I mean, give us the physical one.
Once. So for those who can see things like the way you can see, have a conversation. I have using the God that goes with Black Sheriff. Don't come and tell ordinary people who can't see or verify it. How do you verify that what you are saying is true or not? I mean, they should give us a break. We are tired of them.
Derek, we are wrapping up. Spiritual declaration on Black Sheriff.
Give
us the meaning in spiritual.
He's trying to tap into the fame Black Sheriff is enjoying at this very juncture. Because when certain things happen like this, everybody wants to tap into it. And that's what he's doing, the man of God is doing. But in fact, because how people will see him, will be they were going to think he is trying to say Black Sheriff is doing something behind the scenes spiritually that we don't know. So that the spiritual aspect is working for him. And for once, the moment Black Sheriff introduced himself in the music industry within 3 years, he's everywhere and he's chopping all the success. So if you want to position him to this angle, then to let everybody is going to think, oh yeah, that is what the guy is doing.
That's why he's everywhere.
He's everywhere. But on a more serious note, the can-do spirit, determination, and the talents combined together is what is putting Black Sheriff to the limelight. So we don't have to discredit hard work, the guy's hard work. Because we all know, even when you're listening to his songs, you can attest to the fact that he's using his hustles in most of the songs. Meaning, we're break. Into Sobia brain or bedroom pempen Sobia Africa, we have that mentality, that superstition. It's about time I was saying to me, tenacity. Now your religious leaders need say if something is spiritual, they should deal with their spiritualities. Now you say our physical realm, we should deal with our physical realm. Because wherever you stand and you say this, somebody who have known Black Sheriff for a long period of time will never accept this. So I know the guy, he has been working very hard since. And it's about time. He has reaped what he's sowing. He's reaping what he has sowed so many years. So don't discredit the person's hard work, but rather give credit to what he has been through. Now we cry to scale of anything.
Almost 1,000.
But I mean, I think these are certain things in Trinidad Paris say prophecy near the because with the perception I would be seeing it won't help the guy. It can even hurt him one way or the other.
Yeah.
A banana said, "Do baby no person or you may be blue." They will think like this, and you may be blue. They will think like this. But the guy is hardworking. We all know. We all love his songs. We have songwriters. is one of the best songwriters we have in the country. Into songwriting not Troy no so a be no cover the Troy na.
Sending na account the shame na man.
Oh no,
boss lady na chin na man.
That's I mean I think this pastor wants attention. And attention is onya because enche we ya carry a brush. And the man of God knows when he be out there back here. Can you name say, or you beat the side of brother or no more any maybe no kind of different. That's still now your best was staying because no yeah any maybe on social media, but we nobody knows him. Only his church members. Any no into that
after watching,
oh yeah, he get calls, but henceforth we enter. So we not send a position, but all the same, no black sheriffs should ignore certain things. This are just hearsay. Or tell fan say I accept no what's it. Then fan so and copy hanom. Now still, whatever he's doing and doing it right.
Focus.
He should focus and do it right.
Shout out to Kelvyn Taylor. He will say focus, 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 focus. Okay, young barrister will speak finally on this. Then we can run away from today's show.
Before we run away, I hope after this you give me some 2 minutes to talk about fifth dimension.
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
Before I even talk about, let me give shout outs to my parents in the US.
Okay.
It's been a while I heard from them.
Okay.
Dr. Anita.
Yeah. Same here.
Same
here. It's been a while. Okay.
And you see, some of these men of God actually propel certain belief system in our head that some of us would want to draw away or withdraw from the things of God. Some of these pronouncements like this, like what he's saying. I don't know when there is fame, they frame stories just to defame people.
What a rhyme.
When there is fame,
they frame stories just to defame people. Bah!
You get it? Since when did VGMA become a yardstick to now see the godness in somebody? What would have happened if Blacko had walked home zero without an award that night? What would have happened? Now, to even defeat his own pronouncement, there was a gospel artist in that same cut. So she was not godly.
No, Blacko's God is
powerful.
She was.
They will always get an answer for you.
They always say Blacko's God was powerful.
So if we were to make certain comparison right now, you will have the same prophet or the same evangelist or the same reverend coming to tell us that because PA or PAC is her makeup, because of her makeup and the things she do, God has left her spirit. You don't make certain pronouncements just to make God look so limited. Even if everybody is God in the eyes of God himself, how about Empire, who is doing everything humanly possible to invest a lot in this guy? So far, nobody is mentioning their record label is all Blacko. But meanwhile,
nobody's giving them any credit.
Meanwhile, there is a whole body behind the scene putting in works
and money.
Yes,
not the works alone. Yes, putting in money as well.
Like your video, he needed some 5,000 to shoot the video. He didn't get it. He was even begging that he had 1,000. But today, if the video will cost him 30,000, there is a system on, like, there is a system in place to put that money on the decks and ask, oh, let's run it.
Who is going to do it? Yeah.
And his rasters are there happy with him. Or the rasters are his motives.
Maybe the rasters are the gods.
No, you don't mix.
For the rasters, they are physical.
Okay.
And asking the host if he has eyes, he would have seen. We all have the same eyes that we see.
I beg you. Your eye is different from here.
Come on, you see some of the things.
No. Your eye is different from their eyes.
So why are they?
Their eyes, they see beyond the ordinary. You can only see flesh.
That is, then let's all become spirits and deal with the spiritual things. But the moment you bring the spiritual thing into the physical realm, then let's all get physical. You get it? They should not be putting some of these beliefs. And the Christians will tell you that if you do not believe, don't rubbish it. Do not also rubbish the belief system of others. Whatever you put out, we have every right to question them. Blacko is just a normal human being and trying and striving to make sure his craft is out there. let's push the nigga. Let's support him. Let's stop these God. You remember this song, I Love My Life by Demaku? We were singing this song one day, and then somebody walked to us and told us that the song is demonic. And that the song, there is a scripture in the Bible, Matthew, that says that anybody who loves his life is losing. So we should stop singing that song. There is another song by Damien and
Damien Mali.
That same
song.
Yeah. The video and everything, they demonize the song to a point that we're even scared to even jump to the song.
The same thing happened to Cisco.
Why?
The driver.
Yeah. So let's just stop all these things. If he's a God, fine. Let him be the God that he is. Let him do his thing. And how many people aren't like Black Hole? But they are not getting the chances because there are no system to help them. There are no investors to support them. And this guy has investors. So don't rubbish the works of the investors and make him look like, oh, he's doing everything by himself because he's a certain God. You understand? If you make that statement, then it means that everything is just happening for the guy magically.
Yeah.
When he was struggling in SS, didn't you see him how slim he was? When he was not having, he has to run away from Konongo and come to Accra and be hustling in the street and the grandmother, whatever story. Where were they? It is the church that is going to make all these pronouncements. At the end of the day, when you attack them, then they come back and say, oh, you are
attacking the church.
You are the devil in
touch not my anointed and do my prophets and do my prophets no harm as well.
Hallelujah.
So Fifth Dimension album.
Yes, Fifth Dimension. Before I came to the studio, we hit Billboard number 8 on World Reggae album.
Wow.
And that is.
So that's it.
Yeah, that is one of the biggest new in the industry.
Yes, I remember that day Stumbo was saying, Billboard, bro.
Yeah, man.
Grammy, bro.
It's not easy, man. This thing is not easy.
I know, right?
And if you look at the number of albums on there, and you shout outs to the Malians and the Willers, you know, their father's album, the Legends of something is the number 1 there. And we are just new entry, so we are hoping to move to other charts and see. And this is actually our 3rd time as a single project on Billboard. Episode of Mama that I think your former worked on. We were World Charts 13, and then we came with Nominates that also ranked number 9.
Okay.
And then now we have
Fifth
Dimension being number 8 on the reggae side. And I heard.
And this is just less than 1 month.
Yeah, this is just, it's not even up to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I heard people saying that the album is not a reggae album. So what is it? Like people do not even understand. This album has a reggae song on it, and so you cannot take.
It has dance hall on it
as well. And it's a mixture of everything. And we are hoping for the best for the album. So please keep streaming, keep.
Yes, we have been streaming. Apoteke.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that if you are somebody who is like Powdered Nation boss, Run Now is a song. Is strictly explicit song.
I see.
But
if you have not listened to the lyrics,
Into the Future is what happened.
Yeah,
Into the Future is a Webbie
song.
Yeah.
But with explicit content. Run Now. I'll finger it all day inside.
Yeah, Farmer Derek money. Derek, Focus Media Awards. Ebefa, and won't meant to be. Because yesterday I got some information that all those who are voting, you guys know your position.
Oh, no, 5 position.
No, you don't get it. As in,
vote,
those who are voting, you know your level. As in, you are number 1 in the voting or you are number 2.
But I have no idea.
Sure. And then Papa.
I have no idea, but I've been chatting with the CEO.
Forget it. Yeah, can't vote now. I've been chatting the CEO. What is chatting the CEO?
Oh, okay, your special place.
Oh, forget it. Yesterday, I was also discussing someone who is also a nominee in the same category, and the person was telling me that yes, so far he knows what vote he has done, and the vote he knows his level. There are others who are leading. So it means that you don't even count.
No, I have no idea about it.
But have you been voting?
Yeah, I've been voting.
How much have you voted so far?
Oh, Oh, Brass, I mean, me personally, I've voted 500 cities.
I'm poteke.
That's why he's been talking to the CEO.
Oh, forget it.
Maybe or probably.
Someone has voted 1,005, 2,005.
You 500 cities.
Huh?
I want the
Chabo, I hear there is a car on it, and the car will go to the highest voter. And the highest voter, it will go like, before you can win that one, it means you would have to vote like 25,000 cities.
Yeah.
To get Kia or what?
Yeah, Toyota.
Toyota Matis,
Toyota
Vit.
No, it's Toyota Corolla. Last year was Toyota Corolla.
Okay. No, it's not Corolla.
Okay, our audience should wait for us.
No, last year was Toyota Corolla.
Very soon you will hear Flex Entertainment.
Because Charlie, if you pay 25,000, they can't what are you? Because if someone paid 25,000, someone also paid 10,000, someone paid 15,000. Hey.
Flex Entertainment Award.
That's next year's one.
Yeah, coming
Whoosh! Flex Entertainment Awards. Whoosh! Coming soon.
This Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I hear Saturday.
And there will be surprises. Always awards comes with surprises.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're expecting so many surprises.
Okay. Yeah. Why you know you put some surprises?
There will be surprises.
Cast votes. Well, we can only end it here. Next week, if Derek Money wins or loses, we'll come here to discuss it. You guys should watch out for that. We are sure going to discuss it next time. So that is what we are going to monitor. Saturday is the award scheme. You'll find out if Derek Money will win or he will lose it. I want to say special thanks to Team Dodo Solomon, to man like Derek Money, and he's back. He's back after everything. He's back, doing good. Gidigba, still form, we day form, and also to man like Young Barrister for coming through. Digital Rasta Currency on camera. Richie Flex, editor director of the show. You want to say something again?
Interestingly, the moment I was branching the Giga Kev, I had a Instagram message from Jackie Boateng. I've not been seeing you. Then I was saying today you see me. Shout out to Jackie Boateng.
Yeah.
Auntie Jackie, thank you so much. All right, guys, I'll see you in our next video. Let's do more. Sammy Flex, we are out of here.